once again YouTube. Today I'm bringing you something very special. It's a new concept and idea now I have, which hopefully will become a regular thing. Today I bring to you Today in Film History. Now what the whole concept of Today in Film History will entail is basically just saying happy birthdays to people, obviously say the condolences of those that have passed away, also look at say like production histories of films, and obviously to celebrate those films that have enriched our lives and made them better from them being released in cinemas today or on any specific date in general. So to start things off, we're going to take it nice and easy today. Today we celebrate the releases of the following films. There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary was released in cinemas today, all the way back in 1998. So happy 18th birthday to you. Don't drink and drive whilst you're at it. The film stars Ben Stiller, Cameron Diaz. It's also got Lee Evans, Chris Elliott in it, and some other recognisable actors as well. The film was directed by the Farrelly brothers, and it could have actually been their last film, seeing as Kingpin wasn't as well received or performed as well at the box office as their previous film, which was Dumb and Dumber. So the Farrelly brothers just decided to go all out, have a bit of fun, and if it could have been their last film, it could have been their last film. Luckily, it wasn't their last film, seeing as There's Something About Mary went on to perform very well at the box office and was well received. And the Farrellys are still going today. Of course, they released Me, Myself and Irene, as well as Dumb and Dumber 2. So kudos to you guys for giving us a great comedy, with some great scenes as well. The Bourne Supremacy. The Bourne Supremacy is 12 years old today, being released all the way back in 2004. And it follows the series of adventures of Matt Damon as the eponymous Jason Bourne. I personally haven't seen The Bourne Supremacy. The only one I've seen is The Bourne Identity. I haven't seen Ultimatum, Legacy, and I'll probably get round to seeing the new Jason Bourne as well. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I can't really pass too much judgment. But of course, seeing as the Bourne films are still going, they are still popular. So another good film to be released today. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory turns 11 today, and it stars Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka and Freddie Highmore as Charlie. Of course, it was another one of them team-ups between Johnny Depp and Tim Burton, as well as Danny Elfman scoring the film. And it's also a remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original starring Gene Wilder, which in itself was an adaptation of the Roald Dahl novel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the cinema when it was released back in 2005. I thought it was a good film. It was entertaining to say the least. Of course, it's not as highly regarded as, say, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, again the Gene Wilder original. But obviously a lot of people have got a lot of love and respect for it. So again, another good film to be released today. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince turned 7 today, being released back in 2009. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince is the 6th book as well as the 6th film. As we know, the Harry Potter films all took in quite a lot of money, and I think Half-Blood Prince took about 900 million at the box office, and of course all of the actors involved have gone on to make good of themselves in Hollywood, besides the lad who plays Ron. I forget what he's up to these days, but still, they've done very well. Kudos to J.K. Rowling for giving the world a series of books that everyone is capable of enjoying. I personally have not read the books. I've only seen 2 of the films in full. I've seen Philosopher's Stone, Order of the Phoenix, and I've seen bits and pieces of Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, yeah, that's my take on Half-Blood Prince. So, kudos to J.K. Rowling, the cast, for giving us a series of films that that are enjoyable. They are enjoyable films. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Carrying on with Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2 turned 5 today. It was released back in 2011 and became one of the highest grossing films of all time. It is in the top 50, it took over $1 billion. Well done to it, just well done. And it's one of, to me, I only watched the second half of it where the big old battle at Hogwarts took place. So I can't really, again, pass much judgment on it. Die Hard, the mother of all Christmas films, was released today, back in 1988. Die Hard turns 28 years old. Now, some people have their own definition as to what a Christmas film is. My personal definition of a Christmas film is a film set any time at Christmas. So, in my definition, Die Hard's a Christmas film. And to me, it is the best Christmas film out there. It's just brilliant. Where else would you see a man running around a skyscraper in LA fighting international terrorists being led by Alan Rickman? But Die Hard, to me, the best Christmas film ever. So thank you, Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, rest in peace, buddy. And thank you, John McTiernan, for giving us this gem of a Christmas film. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that concludes this episode of Today in Film History. Hope you've enjoyed it, and keep an eye out for more episodes.